Hello, my name is Kiara Poole. I'm a sophomore elementary education major from Seneca, South Carolina. Growing up in a predominantly white town has not always been easy. I had to work twice as hard to get half as far as my white counterparts. My parents always reminded me that life may be difficult because the playing field is not equal, and there will be times that people look right past me or they will only see a fraction of who I really am. Even though this is true, I am thankful because it has made me the person I am today. I am passionate, dedicated, hardworking, patient, and loving. My family and Christian values contribute to who I am today. I live by Proverbs 31:25. I am clothed with strength and dignity, and I laugh without fear of the future. I truly believe that with God, all things are possible. There is nothing that I cannot do. My favorite quote is, "She believed she could, so she did." Simply, I'm dedicated to my studies and being the best version of myself. My number one professional goal is to change the world by teaching a child. I desire to be the best version of myself for my students. Therefore, I will continue to educate myself by receiving multiple degrees so I know how to best educate them. I strongly believe that it takes molding, shaping, and growing a child one by one to make a difference. I desire to create a classroom that lacks judgment and fear, but embodies confidence, equality, and love for learning. My students will learn how to seek knowledge from everyone, including their peers. I strongly believe that everyone has greatness inside of them. It just takes a special individual to be willing to help them unleash that greatness. And that special individual will be me. I'm ready to tap into the greatness of each of my students, regardless of their sexual preference, gender, race, or ethnicity. I'm interested in two fields, education and counseling. My first interest is education. I received my undergraduate degree in elementary education in May 2022. I've always known that I was destined to teach. Children have always been my passion. I take great pride in shaping young minds. My mom always reminds me of how well I took care of my baby dolls. I would line my baby dolls up and teach them simple mathematical facts. Playing school was my favorite activity. My second interest is counseling. I plan on joining a 2-year master's program after I graduate with my undergraduate degree. Therefore, I received my master's degree in counseling in May 2024. I have a strong desire to be a counselor because many individuals misunderstand mental health, especially African Americans. Males are taught to be tough and hide their feelings. I want to change that. I will lower the statistics of mental health illness among adolescents, especially African American adolescents. I plan to do this by giving lots of hugs, expressing that I care, giving out a lot of love, and educating every student that I come in contact with. I'll be a great candidate of education and counseling because I care about the lives of the next generation of children. I know that I'll be most qualified to teach 2nd through 6th grade since I'll be certified to teach those grades. If I had to choose two subjects, I would choose English and social studies because those two subjects are what I'm best at. I know that some schools require the teacher to teach all grades. That would not be a problem for me. Even though science and math may not be my strong point, I will do everything in my power to best educate my students. I believe that department head best fits me because I exhibit leadership qualities and a strong command in my subject areas. I know that after teaching for a few years, I'll be able to give great insight and knowledge to other educators. I will be an amazing educator because I have what it takes to grow and mold into the educator that the upcoming students need. I believe that teachers never stay the same, so I'm ready to evolve with my students. Many people lack the fire, drive, and determination to be great. I refuse to be nothing but the best. I want to be the best version of myself for my students. So when you ask yourself, why me? Remember that I am willing and ready to get the task done with one student at a time. We will start together, finish together, and no one will be left behind.